Riveted here. Welcome back to another vlog. We today, let's see if I can do this. As you can see up there, we have the CN Tower. Did a bike trek to downtown today. Trying to do this a little bit in advance. I also tried to record some of my cycling today. Recording this just a couple of days after the other one last week, so I just had to be in my bonnet to get out and record and do more. So hopefully there'll be a lot more edits and things in this one than normal. Who knows where it goes? This is just the first day of recording of it, so I don't know if this becomes one long video edited out and bits and pieces. I have no clue because it's all new to me. So I thought we would wander and get closer to the tower and then take a look at it. Brings back some memories. I don't think anybody is here to see my face, so may as well use a camera the way it's supposed to be used. So we're looking at other things. So yeah, this is the tower. Now as I'm standing here, this is me looking straight ahead. I have to look. My neck is cricked all the way to see the top. It's huge. Up until recently, it was the tallest freestanding structure in the world. I think it's been beaten by a couple of buildings in the last few years, which is cool. I don't really care. Yeah, it lasted a long time for us having it. It was built in the 70s, and up until we had this, there were TV towers all over the city and all over the area. And this was just to unify it and have one big tower for all communications. So don't really do much with TV anymore. Kind of was no longer necessary. But as a tourist attraction, it's amazing. Up the side, you can see, is a, good Lord. Try not to walk into people while doing this. So up the side is a glass elevator. You can see, well, the elevator's inside, the glass is there. You can go up the big dome part. There's a restaurant. The smaller dome above that is the observation area. That's about as high as you can get. And trust me, it's plenty high. I've been up there a few times, and it was fun. For dinner when I was a kid up there, it was, God, 70, 79, 80 when we were there. So yeah, this is the convention center. And then over here is, I guess it's called the Rogers Center now, but it used to be called the Sky Dome. I still call it the Sky Dome. We'll go past that too. Don't know if there's a baseball game going on today. So the building you can see with weird faces and people. That is where the Blue Jays fly. Like I said, Sky Dome to me. No idea what it's called. But it is a pretty cool building. I like the idea of calling it the Sky Dome because the whole top slides back, so you could kind of have an outdoor game indoors. And then here is the tower. I am in awe of the size of this thing. Still, to this day, it shocks me. Now, none of these buildings were here when I was a kid either. Ooh, definitely got my element today. Ooh. Okay. Beautiful. Here is the lineup of people going into the CN Tower. If you're wondering why I'm not doing this today, very good reason. So I don't know, 300 feet from it. Now let's take a look and see why it is so awe-inspiring. Yep. Fucking love that thing. And then we also have down here the Ripley's Aquarium. Never been to it. Always meant to. It wasn't open when I was here before, and when I got back, obviously the pandemic. So, well, it's going to prove interesting. How do I get through all the people? Oh well, time to suck it up and walk. Or okay, it shouldn't be too bad. Wow. See, all these buildings were not here, not even close, when the tower was built. Even this, down here, this railroad thing, it was here, but it was just like an abandoned lot. There was nothing to it. Oh, so this is the Rogers Center. This is a Sky Dome to me. I think we're gonna go this way. Okay. Yeah, let's go down towards the buildings. No idea. Still building things. Like, hard to tell of this. Anything can slow down in this city. Constantly in being built. Okay, well, what's this here? This looks like stalls and whatnot. The Lotor Market. Sorry, didn't see that. I like the idea of coffee.
Why did you think it was? You know what, if you go with some... Yeah. Does it still feel like you're high up when you're all the way up?
This is pretty cool. Nothing here for me, which is fine. See what we can see again. I haven't gone very far. Okay, so the intention today, the intention is to, well, initially was to come down here, see it, and then after this, head down towards the lakeshore, take a little wander there, and then bike back. About an hour and a half into the bike ride thus far. So I've been kind of just not really doing anything particular. Honestly, came out for mostly exercise because it was not 20 today, so which is a nice temperature to have. But I always bring cameras and everything with me just in case. I decided, oh, what the hell? I'm feeling energetic and spry. Let's go downtown. So, wanted to throw my little parks that I normally would. Moved down here, and it was quite the adventure to get here. Lots of cars. Lots of cars today. Just an insane amount. Okay. Interesting. Well, this is Steam Whistle Pilsner. And then there is, what you guys can see, a fair amount of steam coming out of the vent over there, which I find humorous. Okay. Wow. This area brings back some memories. My dad used to live down here. Oh God, going back 91, 92, around there. And I just moved back to Toronto from Florida back then. And I was living up in the north end, and he was downtown. I couldn't afford anything downtown, even then. Even now, it's ridiculously priced. But yeah, he would invite me down on the weekends, and I'd come down, and we would get together, go out for dinner or lunch or something. It was nice. He had like a spare room in the place, and I could come down and feel like I lived downtown for a day. It was cool. I enjoyed it. Different lifestyle. Wasn't my normal. I was working in a factory as a printer, so I was pretty rough. Not like I was a badass or anything, but you know, you work in a factory, your mindset's different than a person that works in an office, so to speak. Okay, so we are back. Well, kind of back. We were down at the harbor front, not too far from where I left off with you guys a few minutes ago. Well, for me, it was a few minutes ago. Took forever to walk across, but I'll bring you guys down to the lake. Always love the look of the water here.
No, less than.
So down there is I guess it's like the airport. It's the lake airport. I can't remember what it's called. It's a small one. Never used it. But I know people that have flown to Montreal and stuff are quite reasonable from the city. And then that's the island. So there's a small island off of the coast of the city. So it makes you feel like, oh, there's not much here for Lake Ontario, but beyond that, quite a few miles of open water for it to New York State. That's a lot of people down there. Okay, well, I'm gonna sign off here and get myself organized and hopefully talk to you while biking back. We'll see. Onward and upward. Okay. Here we go. So, hopefully this is recording. We are cycling down the lakeshore now. Nice to have an actual lane intended for cyclists here. And we have signals that people tend to not ignore, or to ignore. I don't. Always conscientious. I don't know, I read stories in the papers all the time, people getting hit by cars. So I'm like, I don't want to be one of those people. You just stay in your lane, asshole. So over there, if it's capturing, is the Sky Dome or Rogers Center. So we're not far. Yeah, I don't want to do those people. See? That's why you pay attention. It's cute. Taking a little one for a cycle ride. I approve. I tell you, cycling is one of the first escapes I had when I was a kid growing up. Books were always there, but being able to take a bike ride and just take off for an hour, 2 hours, and ignore everything in the world. It's fucking amazing. I found so many places. I mean, as you can tell, I'm not a speed demon. I just go leisurely and casually. For me, it's about the ride, not the contest to see who can get there faster. I could give a fuck. So what does that mean if I get there faster? Nothing to me. I'm at home alone, and I'm not outside as much. So yeah, I'll take the slow trip. Happily. And pay attention to the lights. There's not many more of these. Just through the downtown core. Because there's so many things on this side. As you can tell by the sheer number of people down here today. I've come down here before and there's been nobody. But again, Sunday, on a nice day where it's not too hot and kind of cool. Yeah. I'm in agreement with everybody wanting to be outside today. I want to be outside for as much as I can. Not gonna lie, I have kind of missed it. And it's so weird for me. Here I am, surrounded by thousands of people, and I'm still isolated. Like, I don't have any interaction with any of them. Just a stranger. It's like, you feel sometimes like you're a ghost. You know, you're just there haunting this place. Not knowing if anybody sees you or if anybody cares to. And I know I'm not, trust me. It's just that when there's so many people around and you don't have any interactions with them, and that's not indicative of the pandemic, that's kind of like life in the city in general. Usually pretty anonymous.
You can try the water
For the most part. I like these big fat wheel bikes. A lot of electric bikes around. I get behind those. Probably grab one eventually. Watch for pedestrians. Sure thing. Happily would share the road with them. These two guys ahead of me just having fun. Nice leisurely stroll. Ooh. I always love the race car drivers, you know, the guys that are weaving in and out of traffic. Like, what the fuck is that doing for you? I don't know. I guess it's a game they're playing. I don't understand it. I don't play by the rules. I tell you, to see everything happening here, you'd have no idea that a pandemic still exists. I don't get it. At least not for me. I know it's still here for me. Okay. I don't think I've ever seen so many cyclists in my life. I love it. Like I'm in traffic as a cyclist. It makes me so happy. I would love if this is how it was normally. No cars, people walking, running on bikes, scooters, electric vehicles, you know, those single-use little vehicles. I tell you, the amount of people I see in their cars just to go down the store to get a pack of cigarettes is insane. Never understood that. Nice to know that I'm not the only slowpoke here. Like, they're literally going just a little bit slower than I normally would, and I'm more than fine with it. I'll probably go for another 20 minutes or so. We're getting, if you guys remember the one vlog I did where I walked down to the waterfront, I think we're about 20-25 minutes from that. I love this trail. I didn't know it existed. I was living down here years ago, and I was living in Parkdale. And I just walked down to the waterfront one day, and I was talking to my dad on the phone, and I wasn't paying attention. And next thing I know, I was down here. I was like, what the fuck? How did I get here? I realized it was like this big trail. It runs along the waterfront all the way.
Sorry.
Sorry. Okay. That's probably going to be the end of people for a bit. We're getting on the outskirts. Probably pick up speed a little bit here. I love how this is actually a cyclist trail, but pedestrians tend to want to use it all the time. Okay. Feeling the wind against me. I'm gonna have to check my back tire. It seems like it might be a little flat. It was a little low on air when I started this trip. And I did hit a few potholes, and my fat ass is not great for it. Okay. I gotta keep it in my head that I am not a cyclist anymore. You're a casual. I used to do 20, 30 miles a day. I'm lucky to do that a week now. So right now we're close to the CNE, or the fairgrounds, which is a very popular destination in the summertime. Okay, an Ontario place is coming up, which used to be a really popular place, kind of fallen into disrepair. I think they just do concerts and stuff here now, but it used to be like a little theme park. I enjoyed it. I don't remember anything about it. I just like, as a kid, place to go. Something going on here. I'm assuming it's parking for the Sky Dome. Who knows? I have no idea where they're parking here. There's a stadium over here on the right. Ah! And it used to be for concerts. No idea what it's used for now. I haven't been to a concert in ages now. Whew. Feeling this one. That wind feels good. My legs hate it. Not a very aerodynamic bike. I mean, This is not a long trek bike. 7 speeds, folds up, lightweight. Like, its purpose is not for long treks. That looks awesome. There's something going on here today. Whew. Whew. One of the things to talk about is focus on breathing. Oh. There is something going on at the Terra place for sure. I had to check and see what it is. My thoughts were it was abandoned for a while. Maybe I was wrong. Okay, I'm done. Okay, I'm gonna walk for a bit. I'm gonna sign off here. Whew. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope this worked. And for perspective, you might be able to see the CN Tower down there. No idea. Whew. I felt good. Anyway, I'll see you guys next one. Take care, everybody. Bye.
This is a song for all the